Hello. What are you, working on your spiritual giant badge? Hey, what's up? My name's James. Welcome to the One Day at a Time Daily Recovery from Addiction Addiction Recovery Podcast live stream on YouTube. Meeting makers make it. That's what we're going to casually discuss today in the comments in the chat box. I'm coming to you today, March 3rd of 2025, early, 11 a.m. my time here on the East Coast of the U.S., and no doubt London viewers today. I like to mix it up, but I do have a live cast schedule, and it's going to be, and I'll repeat this during the live stream today, so you can write it down. And there's Noah, and there is a foreign body. I can't see that, so I'm going, you know what I'm going to do with the chat box, just so we can all read it, who that is, because I want to see that. I'm going to mess with this real quick. I'm just going to play with the chat box. Here, let's do old school today, just to recolor it so we can read it. If you've never been here before, my name is James. I'm a grateful, recovering addict and alcoholic. I do these live stream podcasts on here once a day, one day at a time. We recover together. Different topics on recovery every day. I'm going to switch the chat box again because we want to be able to read it. And I'm your gracious host, and you are my gracious guest. Now that the chat box is legible, let's get into the topic. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning. Some, no doubt, Slavic language that I don't recognize just yet. And good morning, Noah, Sigma Schwalb. Yes, you may notice a different side of me, Sober James, today. This is the AM side. I have coffee and 10 milligrams of extended release Adderall every day. So usually a productive side of me, a little more up, if you will. I have walked the dogs, ate oatmeal, and usually at this time gotten a 10-minute strength building circuit in as an everyday maintenance workout. But I didn't get that today. I went on a mile hike with my friend Brad and his dog Scraps, and when they're out there marveling at my figure, I'll be like, diet and exercise, that's all it is. That's all it is now. I don't know who that was. Like I said, this is Coffee Adderall James in the morning. That's the name of this podcast. So, meeting makers make it. That's the title of the stream, so that's what we're going to talk about. What does that mean? Where does it come from? Scrapples. What's up, Raphael? Leave it to me to pick up. I didn't pick the color of the chat box, but it will be legible soon. Meeting makers make it is one of those one-liners that you'll hear in the rooms of 12-step programs that the fellowship is based on scheduled meetings throughout the month. Every day you can find a meeting. For an AA meeting, NA meeting, I'm sure are very common. I think they're a little less common in my experience. And then it goes down throughout the dozens of 12 steps after that, with Codependence Anonymous, Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, Child Abuse Victims Anonymous, I have a short on this channel that go through all of the 12-step programs relating to different traumas, from alcoholism to Children of Alcoholics Anonymous, Alateen, Al-Anon, which is the family and thereafter. These are all meetings that are centered around the basis. One of the bricks in the foundation of recovery is a reintroduction back into society with your fellows and fellettes, which is, I think, it's one of the bricks that is needed for recovery and sobriety from alcoholism or drug addiction in NA, or sex and love addiction in SLAA, or gambler's addiction. The ways we recover from these involve many facets, one of which is the fellowship, the socialization. So there's a lot of sayings in these rooms, in these fellowships. One of them is meeting makers make it. I want to investigate with you live today what that means. What do you think? Is that's what I got? That's what the show is today. What do you think? That's what I got. You know what I mean? Live today. Let's improve your lives. Mike Tucker, how are your live streams, Mike Tucker? That's the first thing I'm going to ask you. No, I'm just kidding. You see how sensitive to criticism I am? That's my dad's fault. No, who knows whose fault it is? Well, who am I? Sigmund Freud? Sigmund Schwab? Meeting makers make it. As you can see, I'm feral. My house is usually a mess. You're looking at the neatest, cleanest part of my house, which is basically why I've never moved the camera. I'm basically feral. Yeah, I live with my dogs. I sleep with my dogs. I walk with my dogs. I eat off the floor like them. I don't know where this black eye came from. And I'm generally feral. And my mic is too loud. I don't monitor my own live stream audios, so I count on you guys. Thank you, Jamil, to walk me through what you can hear, what you can't hear, what you're sick of hearing. Oh, which reminds me, the schedule for the live stream. I'm going old school. From 2020, I've been doing it typically at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I would do it every day. Sometimes I would do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm saying this because that was the result of this kind of research before. The only problem with that is I have a 12 to 15% UK audience at all times, and I would like to make a schedule that involves streams like these at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So it's probably 4 p.m. London time or 5 p.m. They're 5 hours ahead of me, which is New York time. The reason I would like to set up this regular live stream schedule is because a lot of you all I told you it's a caffeine Adderall thing. Why are you screaming, Mike Tucker? Well, thank you. This is us working on my live stream. I'm sorry I'm screaming. It's daytime, bro. It's not nighttime. This is daytime James, okay? I'm in a sporting mood. I have my Upstate Disc Golf 2023 jersey on, even though it's March of 2025 right now. Okay, Mike? So that's why I'm screaming. I'm amped. No, Or I have two microphones recording because I'm also an amateur podcaster, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Every podcaster has been an amateur podcaster before, okay? So just bear with me. I think I do have two Yeti microphones registering. How is the sound right now? People, you know what I mean? I don't like wearing headphones, so I don't do the typical podcast setup just yet. I may grow into it. I don't know. I'm looking to make more professional content. But thank you, Mike. Seriously, I need to know how the sound sounds. Right now, I don't like really the lighting, but we're our own worst critics. My point is, I gotta get you the sound. Sounds like you're inside a walnut. Oh, damn, dude. Damn it. What about now? Hi, my name is James, and I'm a grateful, recovering addict and alcoholic. See, it sounds kind of blown out. That's the kind of stuff I need to know. All right, we're gonna work on our sound right now. Sound. The fourth dimension. Slightly echoey. What up, Ingrid? See what I mean? When we stream at different times, we unlock different classic characters, like Ingrid. Okay, I'm going to edit my filters. Noise gate. I'm going to trash the noise gate. Okay, what does it sound like now? Is this a good sound? I can't believe I sound like I'm in a walnut. I can't be encased in a nutshell. Nothing about me can be summed up in a nutshell, okay? That's one thing I stand firm on. So that's probably not a good sound. Mike Tucker says, next thing you know, Paulie will show up, the Paulie character. Well, we unlocked him the other night. He called in, bro. You gotta pay attention to the live streams, bro. Oh, I'll turn my phone on, by the way. I'm turning the Sober James live stream addiction recovery podcast phone line on. You can now call that number on the screen and reach me live right here, right now. 2025. Tramiel, from my experience, the people does stop going to meetings are the ones who generally relapse. They get comfortable with the months or years that they have. I would agree with that for real, including in my own experience. There's one thing I notice listening to people come back into the rooms. They say, I was going to meetings and I was sober and I wasn't drinking. I had stopped going to meetings and I drank. That's one thing you can bet money on every time. I haven't yet bet money on it, but theoretically I could. What's up with the oh, there's a feedback on the mic. I gotta fix this mic thing. Today's session is going to partially be fixing my mic thing. Check it. Check it 1. Check it 2. Check it 1. Check it 2. Check it. Hey, what's up, Miss Ford? I'm working on my mic thing again. What about this gain? Gain. Gain, 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 gain. Go, 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 gain. Go, go, gain. See, I need more noise suppression. Suppression. Is that better? Is that better? Check 1, 2. Yelling. At the beginning of this stream, I was yelling. We're gonna suppress it. We're gonna compress it. We're gonna adjust the attack ratio, the release, the output gain. Output gain. There we go. How does that sound? Side chain ducking source. I don't know about the ducking source. I don't know about these things. This is why I need an audio guy. I actually know one in the rooms. That's the other thing about Meeting Makers Make It. In recovery, you're going to be entering back into life, and you're going to have to be doing life without your favorite companion, drugs like alcohol. So you're going to need help. In the rooms, I've found a handyman, because I'm not the best handyman. I don't know how to do drywall that well. It pisses me off, so I just don't do it. I found a guy in the rooms of AA. I have a lawyer buddy. Sure, he does domestic law, child domestic law, pediatric, but he knows law. He's got the degree. So you make these connections. Not everything is about how do I not drink. As a matter of fact, most of it's not about drinking. So I'm still seeing some feedback in the mic, so I'm gonna mess with my microphone here. Undo adjust. Oh, did I just find it? I think I might have found it. How does it sound, Ms. Ford? How does it sound to anybody and everybody that can hear me? Let me know if it's too echoey, too sharp, too... I just want to be buttery smooth. Let me know if it's not buttery smooth. That's just all I need to know. All right. Yeah, Mike was talking about, we were talking about what characters we're going to unlock. So Mike was talking about unlocking. I told him we were unlocking Polly. We unlocked Polly. Polly called in and talked to us the other day. Sounds good. He sounds like he's doing good. And we're just talking about Meeting Makers Make It and why. And my new sound. Oh, cool. Cool, Tramiel. Yeah, but most are on the phone, so I want to know. I'll listen to it on my phone after this. I'll review it. I should just get it together. I should sit down and get serious about the professional podcast. For real. Holly, you can either work remotely as my collaboration and affiliate marketing director, or you can... I like where I'm at. So I'm probably going to work from here. I say we get serious, start making money, you know what I'm saying? Answer some emails. Not getting rich, I'm just saying making a living doing YouTube as straight up addiction recovery. And I'm about to get this peer support specialty certificate. So I'll be legitimate. But the first thing I will do, is let you know the stream schedule. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern time. But I would like to try to incorporate a daytime thingamadoodle. You know what I'm saying? So Holly, you know where I live. If you want to move down and like, you know. But we gotta do the podcast, you know what I'm saying? We gotta set up shop and produce content. Or you can do it remote from where you're at, which is Nebraska. It is beautiful here. It's a wonderful day off for this alcoholic in recovery. It's been damn near 500 days since my last drink, my last deadly drug, and 500 days is a good long time. But it's one day at a time. So, Meeting Makers Make It. Why? Well, one of the things is doing what we're doing right here, talking to other fellow addicts and alcoholics in or out recovery. The newcomer or even the person still out there can be an integral tool to the rate of learning of others in recovery. And sometimes I don't know shit, you know? But I'm learning more shit so I would know that shit in the future. And I'm learning. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what is wrong with the sound when there is stuff wrong with the sound. Let's check this out right here. Hold on. Microphone. Oh, there's two Yetis. Yeah, this one's off. And then the desktop. Oh. Okay, how about now? How is the microphone now? See, I may have just discovered something. So this is a microphone check. Checking the microphone. I know sometimes it can be testy. But you guys, give me some feedback on... Well, actually, I'll go back and listen to it. Anyway, well, thank you, Brad. Sounds good. Meeting makers make it because, look, you watching me in recovery, talk to you and you talking back to me, but even you just watching me over these 7 years of Sober James channel on YouTube, you've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and you can relate to all of it. That is one of the foundational blocks of recovery, is relating to other alcoholics and addicts in recovery yourself, because one of the worst symptoms of our disease of alcoholism and addiction is a feeling of isolation, a feeling of being separate, apart from normal everyday society. We feel like we're on the outside looking in. But that's not the case in a room for, or a chat room for addicts and alcoholics, or a room full of. Sometimes I feel like I think I'm on my third cup of coffee. I try to only drink one, but lately it's been 2 and 3. It's progression. Habitual progression is another thing. Hey, we have a phone call. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and answer this.
Call from
Fred Fluke.
Hello? Hello?
James.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Yeah, that dude Mike Tucker. Yeah, what the fuck's that dude's name? What the hell's his name? Tucker, right? That dude, the kid, maybe before we will call him.
Yo, is this Hot Boy Ryan?
Huh?
Is this Hot Boy Ryan?
Who the hell's Hot Boy Ryan?
I don't know, who is this?
Paul Pinch.
Oh, this is Paulie Pinch. Paulie, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I just came on just to see it. Yeah, Paulie will call him, so I figured I'd call in.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? What's up with yeah. Hold on. I think I saw what you're talking about. Next thing you know, that Polly character will show up, and you did, bro.
Yeah, listen, I don't have much time. I got about 5 to 10 minutes. I gotta make it quick.
Yo, well, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, listen, man. Are you really honestly thinking about making it on YouTube and putting aside the United States Postal Service?
Oh boy. Well, after this phone call, I probably won't be. Am I right?
Like, dude, if you do that with YouTube, that will be a very, very you know, like in
Well, no, but before you go into it, I'm keeping my job at the post office right now. I'm doing everything the right way.
Yeah, you said for right now, but you keep on pursuing this YouTube thing. There's no job security in YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know. Bro, I know. I don't want you to waste your breath because I know this. I'm still working. In fact, I'm like pursuing more at the post office right now and trying to get that peer support on the side, just like you said the last time you called in, bro. You know what I mean?
Why won't you, dude? The post office, you can put away savings bonds, stock options,
Right.
a 401k match.
Right. To update you, the rural side, you know, is so I'm switching from rural carrier to city carrier because of this reason right here. I discovered I couldn't be a rural carrier. Their union has you fucked. I'm missing pay. I gotta like fight to get accurate pay.
James, you've been there for 6 months, dude. How are you?
So my point, trust me, bro, the city side is different, and I'm starting city side in the next couple of weeks.
You have yeah, dude.
But I hear you. I didn't want you to waste your breath, because I hear exactly what you're saying, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I talk about, the fact is this, the YouTube channel has grown into something better than what I started it for. I started it because I was into self-centered fears and greed, and I wanted to be a YouTuber. But it has morphed into, there's people that trust me, dude. My disease tells me it's not worth it. There's people that insist that this channel is part of their personal journey in recovery.
Well, do it for a hobby, dude. I'm telling you, the best videos you made was with that faggot pillow boyer. What the hell was his name? That fucking old dude. That fucking homo. What the hell was his name?
I don't know. Watch your mouth, though, bro. We're in a different time. We can't be just spitting out hate words and shit.
Okay.
We're in a...
Sorry. That homosexual guy in the 70s.
You and I are from the same generation. I totally get it.
And that chick that you were raw dogging, what the fuck was her name? Sophia Loren. When you were doing those videos,
Shit, those were just two sick people on the same journey that I have been on, and I'm pretty sure you have been on as well. Paulie, they're just two sick individuals. They're not what I've called them before, no doubt. You know what I mean?
yeah, but me and Danielle were watching it. Me and Danielle were watching it, and I'm like, she's like, what the fuck is this shit? This is excellent entertainment. I'm like, dude, this is the best shit I've seen in a long time. I'm like, look at this shit, dude. It's no holds barred. Dude, bring back shit like that, dude. You'll make a fortune, dude. It was great entertainment. I'm telling you, dude. I swear to God. Dude, it was great. I'll fucking take you. Dude, I'll give you $100 a week just to watch it. Dude, it was great. That's what I think. It was great.
You'll give me $100 to publicize it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'll give you $100 a week to bring it back.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I'll do that. I'll do that.
nah, dude.
You ain't gonna do that shit. Dude, I have that cache of videos and recordings, and I'm still waiting on word from, and it's gonna sound hoaxy, but I'm still waiting on word from my higher power on what to do with it.
Dude, those videos were great, man. Dude, I just spent $450 over the weekend food shopping, dude. Somebody should pay me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit is expensive out there, but I just want to do something I can tolerate and something that's rewarding. This channel has turned into something that's spiritually rewarding. Is my point here. I'm not trying to beat fucking Mr. Beast, or else I'd be doing a different niche.
Yeah, nah, but
People get the wrong message. I'm trying to symbiotically, join the two goals, recover together and make a living at it. But I don't think it can be done. So I'm working at the post office, or I'm going to do this peer support thing, or I'm going to do both. But I've tried the YouTube thing. All I want is a more professional stream, because this is a fun hobby. Believe it or not, this is like the most fun thing I do in my life.
You should do it as do it on the side as a hobby, dude. It's damn near impossible to make a living off of YouTube. Like 1 in 25,000 people make a living out of it. And do you know how many addictions people on YouTube talking about, like alcohol and drugs and all
No, it's not impossible. And I have had the numbers up before, and there's reasons to pursue that. But it's all in the journey, bro. We don't know shit right now, you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe it is God's will. I know good shit happens on this channel, so like maybe it's God's will that it's just because like sometimes I don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it yesterday. One of the reasons I'm streaming early today is because I didn't last night, and I got to create a stream. I don't do this shit to fucking toot my own horn all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, do you realize how many people wish they had a job at the post office, dude?
You can apply right now. Bro, I'm living it. These are your theories, but I'm living inside the post office for the past half a year. So, like, I know. You can apply right now. ups.com/careers. You will be working for the post office in the next month. That's how many people are working. They need mad people at the postal service.
Yeah, I just can't give all I got. But,
No, I'm not. I'm just saying theoretically. I know the deal. I thought what you thought, that what everybody thinks is that the post office is a great job. And, bro, let me just tell you, it's chaotic.
Dude, I worked for the biggest company in New Jersey like right at 20 years. So, yeah, it's big business, dude. You have many different personalities. It's how corporate works.
No, bro. This is a federally governmentized job. This is the federal government. And it's on its last leg financially. So some crazy shit is happening in the post office. I'm telling you this from the inside. So, like, I know how it seems on the outside. When we grew up, everybody's dad was a postman. Everybody's mom was like, whatever. And fucking that was that. It's not like that anymore. The post office is struggling. So I'm checking out the city side because it's got a better union. It seems to have a lot more shit. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but it's the federal post office, dude. It's job security. Anywhere you're going to go, you're going to have problems.
Paulie, when you work at the post office for 6 months, you can talk about it.
James.
That's what I'll tell anybody.
It's only been 6 months, dude. You still haven't gotten your feet wet.
So go work at the post office for 6 months, and then we can talk. Serious. Like, anybody who tries to give me advice about this, if you aren't retired or quit the post office at one point or work at the post office now, we can't talk. Because trust me, I said the same things you're saying before I started working at the post office. And I'm still giving it a chance, so I don't even know why we're talking about this. I'm still giving it a chance. I'm switching to city side. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
It's job security, dude. It's going to be here forever.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. It's job security because you can't get fired from the joint, man. It's hard to even quit. They won't let you go.
You can get fired.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but
I love how everybody that doesn't work at the post office knows so much about working at the post office.
well, my Uncle Jimmy did it for 25 years. My cousin's been doing it for 30. So,
Word. I'm doing it right now.
man, I'm making a YouTube video.
Saying I'll be doing it tomorrow at 7:15 a.m.
But it takes a while to get your feet wet.
No, I hear everything you're saying, Paulie. I hear everything. No, I hear you for real. And trust me, I'm getting my feet wet. Trust me, I'm getting my feet wet. I mean, literally.
Yeah, I know.
No, I love some parts about the job. Dude, driving around in weather like this, 60s, 50s, and 60s is cool. 90s, 95 degrees with no air conditioning in a 30-year-old fucking mail truck, not so cool. But I'm willing to do it if I get paid accurately. With the rural side, I don't get paid accurately. This has been verified by my math and their math over the past 6 months. That's a little over 10 paychecks bi-weekly. Something's been wrong with probably 50 to 60% of them. So 75% of my pay has gone out the window for 6, almost 7 months. So, oh, did I say 75? I meant 25. Our shop steward is ex-Navy, so I thought I would establish our shop steward. I now know, in the words of everybody that already knows, works for management. So our union shop steward is not on our side. Our union is not doing the job. So it's complicated. Just trust me when I say I'm going about what it takes to either work at the post office because it's got good job security and retirement and all that. And if I, you know what I mean. Paulie, I mean, you know, I appreciate it, man, but...
No, I'm just telling you, it is against union rules and laws for a shop steward to be on that.
Well, it's against the law. It's against the law to withhold wages and miss wages. It's against the law, but it is occurring with not just me, but everyone on the rural side. So, like, look, man, I mean, I could talk about it for hours, but that's not the point of this live stream. So, like, just trust me when I say I got it. And I appreciate because it's your kind of advice, your kind of dialogue and feedback. I am also considering in my decision making, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're wasting time on a live stream. But listen, you gotta go. I gotta go. Let's call it quits. I'll talk to you next time, bro. I appreciate you calling in. All right, bro. Yeah, later. Wow, speak of the devil, bro. Speak of the devil. And he appeareth. So you guys are saying my sound is atrocious, I saw. And somebody said the sound is atrocious. Taco Noodles says sound is atrocious. What is up with my sound, man? If I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be Mr. Beast at the fucking YouTube, yeah, I can't have bad sound because I'm quitting the post office. I don't give a shit what Paulie says. I was just kidding, Paulie. Yo, I'm not kidding when I say it doesn't. Who knows what the future holds? I do know I'm hanging on to my job at the post office right now because he's right. The post office has its security points. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get started on it because the hours I do work don't get paid for anyway. So I'm not going to work for that particular section of the post office anymore because the hours I do work don't get paid for anyway. Period. Jesus Christ, everybody that doesn't work at the post office always wants to give me advice at working at the post office. I'm so sick of it. Dad, you've never worked for the United States Postal Service. Please don't tell me what it's like working at the United States Postal Service. Paulie, you've never worked for the United States Postal Service. I work for the United States Postal Service. Please stop telling me about working at the United States Postal Service. Moving makers make it, Brad says. The range was 30 days to 2 years. Everyone who spoke was focused on getting better. People there look out for one another. This is true. I've said it once before, and I'll say it again. The mic, the echo, damn it. I'm working on it. I just want it to be buttery smooth. How about now? How about now? See, that's not it. It's in the software that I'm messing with. I want to see what this does. Hello, check 1 2, check 2 3. What's up, Kevin W? How you doing, man? Welcome to a recovery-based conversation on the Sober James channel. I'm just trying to get my sound right so we can do this more often. It'll be Mondays between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesdays and Fridays. I mean, I don't want to rush into getting in a schedule. It's going to be kind of sporadic to try because I have a class schedule that's coming up. AA is a design for living is awesome, Glenn says. I go to AA face-to-face to help the newcomer. Word. How can I contribute to this meeting? And if I am struggling that day, what can I take from this meeting? There's only 2 reasons you should go to an AA meeting: when you want to and when you don't want to. And that's what helps me, and I'm hoping this channel helps y'all. I really do gotta get some time to get this sound under control, maybe on my off time, or I don't know what's going on with it, man. I think I have 2. I think I gotta redo that. I gotta redo it, man. Sounds echoey. I hate that. Filters. It's probably in the filters. Shit. Oh, here we go. I think I might be onto something. Here we go. I got it. There we go. Now, what is it like now? Is it echoey? Is it good? Oh, I think, you know what? I think that might have been it. I'm just taking a guess, but it's an educated guess. Is it better now? I think it might be better now. Finally. Somebody tell me if it's better now. I think I just clicked something that might have made it better. Check it. 1 2. Oh, yes. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. Pot of pole. The tarantula had terrifying, tenacious tentacles. The tarantula had oddly shaped feet. Unique New York. Unique New York. Post a poll. Sound is okay. Okay, though? I don't know. I don't know if I like okay, though. I like excellent. Much better, Tramiel says. Yeah, okay, so I now know, remind me if I forget, which I don't think I will, that I only need 1 mic auxiliary device, not 2, and definitely not 3 enabled. And thank you for helping me troubleshoot my sound. So, to recap, meeting makers make it, and I think from historical figures like Mike Tucker, Sober James livestream podcast chatters and viewers make it. Now, I would go to meetings. I do go to meetings. I'm going to a meeting today. Might go to a meeting tomorrow if work is short. My point is, I've learned to go to the meetings to maintain my recovery. I don't argue with it. I don't question why it works. I definitely don't argue with how it works. All I know is when I stop going to meetings, I eventually end up drinking. And that's a fact, Jack. So I got to go to meetings. Now, the question remains, are there sufficient substitutes for AA meetings? We've been meeting here since 2020, and it's now 2025. We've been meeting here sometimes sporadically, sometimes every day over the past 5 years. Mike Tucker hasn't had a drink in 5 years. And I know there's a couple of you out there that say the same thing in relation to attending AA meetings, especially. Book study at my house tonight, then a meeting later. Good for you, Tramiel. And then there's some of us that on here that don't go to meetings. There's been me on here over the years where I wasn't going to meetings, and you can view differences. You can probably see it in me when I don't go to a meeting. I become restless, irritable, and discontent. Glenn M gets on 24/7 Zoom meetings first thing, but he has face-to-face home group and local sponsor, Glenn M. Right on. These are maintenance programs that the rest of us like to hear. In case we're wondering, we're trying to plan our recovery schedule. Brad says, it was my first meeting in 11 years. I'd say there are other methods rather than AA, but I go it alone is not really connecting to others. I will go to more. I've come to find out that, yeah, you can do it alone, but you're going to be missing that other building block of recovery, fellowship with other human beings. I go it alone means I'm going to end up isolating again, and I will end up in my own head again, and eventually I will drink. That's what I've discovered. This isn't something that I'm insisting could be the truth. This is something that's been the truth historically for me. Over the past 2 decades, I've noticed when I'm regularly attending AA meetings, I'm not drinking. Anytime I'm not attending AA meetings, and I've gone as like 3 years before I started drinking, not attending AA meetings, or maybe 2 years, it was on this channel, so we can like go back and review the live streams that I wasn't going to AA meetings, but I still hadn't drank yet. In May of 2023, I picked up my first drink in 7.5 years. I wasn't going to meetings for a year or 2 more before that. So that 7.5 years was like a good 3 to 4 years of meetings. Stopped going to meetings, eventually drank again. That wasn't the first time. I had gone 18 months before without drinking because I was attending meetings. Stopped going to as many meetings. It happened quicker, but I drank again. So meeting makers make it. That's a simple thing for me to remember. James, if you even start to notice that you're skipping one meeting that you've been going to, you better start looking. You better, just get alert. Beware, as they say. And if you're going to no meetings and you're just white knuckle hanging on for dear life, and you're restless, irritable, and discontent, or kicking the dog, as they say, even though I would never kick a dog. Well, never's a strong word. I'll fight for my life if a dog comes at me. I'm a postman out here. I gotta have some defense techniques against, I would say 1 in 10 dogs is not approachable at least the areas I've been delivering. Well, some areas are worse than others. There's dogs on fences, on leashes, behind chain link fences in some of the areas I deliver to, and I wouldn't approach them. A socialized dog is a safe dog, in my experience. Them dogs been making meetings. So, yeah, I'm coming at you 11 p.m. Eastern Time today. Wednesday, I'll see you 9 p.m. Eastern Time with addiction recovery and everything in between for the Sober James live stream podcast. Mondays, Wednesdays. Maybe I should do Thursdays at 9 p.m. In any case, I'm coming up with a regular schedule and it will be posted. Maybe I could write it right here on this thing. Call me live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Maybe I should write that. All right, let's see. Call me live. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oops, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. Like that guy on that Vine. Okay. I like that guy on the Vine. Okay. I like that guy on the Vine. Okay. You guys know the Vine I'm talking about? Okay. Call me live. Call me live now. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Call me live now. Shining again on noon. Call me live. There we go. You guys see that? Read it. Call me live. At this number, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, and I get, you know what I mean, get my sound together. And if you'd like to join to maybe convince me to go Mr. Beast status, consider hitting the join button in the chat box and in the description of this video that says join here. Sober James Joe says, I still currently enjoy the occasional benzodiazepine. Addiction is defined as when the consequences outweigh the benefits. So if the consequences are outweighing the benefits, the consequences of your benzodiazepine use, maybe you need to fix it. That's basically the gist of what I've experienced. Tom Sock. Hey, what's up, Tom Sock? It has been a while. I like to stream at different times right now when I'm getting back into this to unlock special characters such as yourself. It's been a while. See, like fishing in different times of the day, you catch different fish, I guess. But yeah, man, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time is when I'll be streaming. And, you know, that seems like a good balance. So how's the sound now? Did we finally get the sound? Tom Sock, what's your sound sounding like? Are you on a phone, computer, or television, or tablet? My guess is you're on your phone, as 80% of the viewers are. UK Cats at noon. Law School Joe, you catch the UK Cats. Yeah, exactly, London time. That would be 5 p.m. their time. Exactly my point. So right now, Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays at 9 p.m. But I'm thinking, depending on my permanent work schedule, I'm thinking I will make a London time. Oh, good. Yeah, we had some sound problems earlier. I've been having sound problems. I think I found it. I was double feeding the audio output with two mic sources coming from the same mic, thus leading to an echo effect. Echo effect. Echo effect. Echo effect. Let's see here. Maybe I should add this filter, which is what gets me into trouble in the first place. I'm going to add an expander and see how that works. Expander. So that's an expander on that thing. Wonder how that sounds. London time. Daisy Golin. Dry mouth? Oh. You must be able to hear whispers. S's and T's. Yeah, I must have a dry. See, that's how I got to study up on the audio, see what happens. I need a de-esser is what I need, I think. Mike says I don't feel like getting out of bed these days, just sit here. Yep, that was me about 4 months ago. Bro, I was going to bed during the afternoon slump of dopamine for me it's between noon and 5 p.m. But common in humans, the afternoon slump is around the same times that we experience low dopamine levels. For those of us that already have iffy dopamine regulation, this can be a dangerous time in addiction recovery. Low dopamine levels, depressed skimbles. You know what I mean? Depressed skimbles. Law School Joe, Sober James, do you think pilots with AUD should be allowed to fly again if in recovery? Alcohol use disorder? Yeah. You know why? Because fuck them passengers, man. They paid their money. They signed their waiver. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that want to go to Bali and scuba dive and shit. Fuck them passengers, man. If he relapses, it's a disease, bitch. And you passengers caused it in the first place. Goddamn, people never shut up. I want this. I need to keep my shoelaces that. Shut up, bitch. Sit down. Just let me get my morning vodka and we can taxi to the runway, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Fuck them passengers, man. Just gotta go to Bali. From Minnesota. Hey, I'm struggling with a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body here. Alcoholism. Can a dude have a job? Did any of y'all go to flight school? No. So yes, I think if they are recovering from a seemingly hopeless state of mind, spirit, and body, yes, they should be able to fly with their pilot's license. And God knows we need them. Shit, I bet there's all kinds of drunk pilots flying right now. The way that employers treat their employees, I bet the pilots union, I bet they got a good union. Maybe I should just fly. You know what I mean? Maybe I should just fly. I'm ex-Navy, aviation electrician for the United States Navy, 2 wartime deployments, 18 months worth. Flight deck of 2 nuclear aircraft carriers, 9 months each. I touched mad airplanes, yo. Yo, Denzel, flight. Hey, Tom, look up Sober James flight. Sober James, Denzel Washington. And I do a synopsis, a sober synopsis on the movie Flight with Denzel Washington. If you haven't seen it, just search Sober James, flight. And that's a good place to end right there. Thank you for joining me and keeping me sober today, everybody. Raphael, Tom Sock, Glenn M., Law School Joe, Mike, hashtag Holly, Diathy Goith, Colorado Brad, Glenn M., Tramiel, Miss hashtag Holly Ford, as always, Gail, MKM Bottoms, Pat Vagapaws, Mike Tucker, Ingrid, thank you for joining me and keeping me sober today. Cindy, always a pleasure that you share and like my videos. That's Cindy. She's always liking and sharing. There's a viewer that doesn't even have English language or letters. Looks some like a Russian, Ukrainian rope. Zagbo. Ropa Zagbo. Well, thank you, Ropa Zagbo, for viewing and keeping me sober today. And as always, Noah, Sigma Schwalb. It's good to have a young person in recovery, or 2 or 3 for the rest of us, for the lot of us, and your London cats. Until, well, today's Monday. I suppose I should stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, like I told you all I was supposed to do. Okay, so I'll give tonight. Well, this is today's live stream. Let's just put it like that. All right. Until Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, keep it clean, keep it real, and keep doing a damn thing. Peace.